Hello, this is my game for the HammerGirl project. So, you load in to the starting area, which is just kind of like a tutorial, telling you how to equip the hammer, how to actually swing it, a little obstacle, just to get the player slowly introduced to the game. So, here's our first NPC and the collectibles that you can see. So, this NPC says the blacksmith is always happy to help, take the first left. And this is the main quest giver, who wants 35 gems and he'll open the cave's gate. So, the first NPC telling you to go left will make the player instantly want to check there first. That's the first real direction they've been given. So to the left, they'll see this well, which if they press F to interact, a gem will appear, kind of hidden, but I do have one. This is the little blacksmith, who says that any metal needs, he's the guy. That would be for, if this was a full stars game, this would be like the hub world. So after going that way, you'll want to maybe explore upwards, in which you'll come across a church, and this man will tell you that I've got to visit the baker, and again, just a quick direction, simple to follow. This is like the little seating area of the kind of church building, with some barrels and mushrooms, and a little glimpse into the witch's hut. And so we'll go to here first. More mushrooms, and a little puzzle. So we can push this box down into this area, which this box is a little bit of an awkward one to jump on, but there we go. We can get on top of the house, and we can collect a secret collectible, which would be throughout the game later on. Another mushroom, so then we'll come down, and you get a little prompt saying that the tree looks weak, so if we hit it, it will fall, conveniently propped up against the house. We can walk up and collect the gems. And so I'm just going to jump across into this garden and grab these mushrooms. And more barrels here as well. And so if we head down towards where the baker lives, we'll get the little, oh hello there, could you spare me 20 mushrooms? And so, there is exactly 20 mushrooms in the level. This NPC is mainly there just to prompt the player, if they've not been to the witch's hut, to actively look. And so this is kind of a crucial part. So I made the tiles of the path come this way and added the collectibles so that you would actually get dragged to look this way rather than just overlook this building entirely. Because this lets you get on top of the buildings to get the gems. And so if we come further down, there's more mushrooms. Similar thing, making sure that the players want to explore this bit. Because then you can get on top of this house, where there's more gems and some mushrooms growing. We can come onto here, jump across, more gems, and then I actually did it first time this time. And then we can come across to this house and collect our last mushroom. So, made sure there was 20 mushrooms in the level just so that the players actually went around and looked. So I'll turn the quest in. And we can use jest, and so once we talk with him, he will open the gate, which will, should, play a cinematic. The caves. And this kind of was mainly inspired from the Crash Bandicoot era and style of game. The heavy platform, I think, especially from the perspective. I wanted to make sure it just felt fun and nice to play. So we come into this little section, the door closed behind us. Made sure to do that because once you interact with this crystal, a giant boulder will come out of the walls that's chasing you. So, made sure the player didn't turn back on themselves and were kind of forced left. So again, just a little platforming scene with the boulder chasing, avoiding the pitfalls, and then you will come to a narrow corridor and the boulder stops. and we continue through the caves. So, there is a little secret if you carry it on straight. Well, there's 2 mushrooms and a chest again for the player. But the real path is straight down into this puzzle room. Well, at the end there's a locked door and little boxes here. So if we free one of the boxes, and then I'm going to attempt to shuffle it in the right direction, push it over to the right, we can see. There we go. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do the second one. I can jump and use the lever from here. And then it opens the door for the minecart section. If we try to walk forward, you can actually progress, forcing you to actually use the minecart. So we can press W, and the minecart slips right into this gap. And it prompts you to lean left and right. So we get those rocks that are on the tracks by moving side to side and jumping. Now this giant rock that's kind of hanging down is there because you can just hold space to float like so. So it's made to add some, rocks in the ceiling so that you can just hover over everything and cheese the game a little bit. So we come to the end of the minecart. We can jump out, use this chest, get some more gems, and we can get out of the level and back to the village, where you'll be prompted to head to the big crystal. Gate opens up, and we can interact. And so this plays a little cinematic, which shows the main crystal ascending and shattering into different places, which would progress the story of the overall game. And you can see now that gate that was once sealed is now open, and we can progress on out of the village, and the level finishes. Thank you.